Hello friends, welcome to the Cold War Prepper. My name is Lee, and today I'd like to talk to you, and forgive me, I may be shuffling an awful lot. I just had physical therapy on my hip, and so things are a little bit loose and tight and all kinds of different things, so I may be shuffling about quite a bit, and I hope it's not too distracting. But I would like to talk to you today about 6 things I think are critical that we can put into place, into practice today, that are going to be very beneficial to us as we go through this crazy world around us. So basically 6 steps to survive chaos that you can put into practice today. Step number 1, acknowledge the fact that S has HTF'd. Poo-poo has hit the oscillating fan. Now, there's different levels or different weights, different viscosities, different volume of S, and then we can have the fan at different speeds, but the fact is, it is happening around us. We've got the war, we've got the monkeypox, we've got North Korea, we've got China, we've got the world food shortage, we've got supply chain disruptions, we've got Shanghai being locked down and all the tankers over there, we've got the international oil thing, we've got the food shortage, all these different things. It may not pertain directly to us right now, but it is happening, and it is going to affect us at some point. Right now, the big ones that we have to be concerned with are the price of fuel, inflation, food shortages, and of course right now critical is the baby food shortage. Then we've got all the political things, all the civil things, all the uncivil things. We've got social clamor and everything else. It is hitting us, and so just acknowledge the fact that we are in it. And so that's going to help us with part 2, or step number 2, which is develop a plan. How are you what do you need to survive all this different stuff, as this minutia, as it falls down upon us? And how are you going to survive it? And then come up with detailed things that you're going to do in order to survive that. Today I'm going to go buy 2 cans of beans. Tomorrow I'm going to go buy 1 box of freedom seeds. The day after that I'm going to go buy 2 bags of potting soil so that I can start my garden. But do specific things you're going to do in order to prepare yourself for when all this comes down at one time. Then, prioritize those things. What are you going to do with what's most important to you? And then finally, come up with a budget. How much money are you willing to spend? Don't put yourself in harm's way in case, for some reason the miracle happens and all this stuff doesn't come down on us. You want to make sure you're in a position where you haven't set yourself up for failure. So one of the things that's really critical in this portion, because it's going to lead to the next portion, is make sure you have actionable steps. So if I say today I want to go buy 2 cans of beans, when I come home from whatever that store is, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Walmart, wherever, HEB, Publix, whoever your grocery store is, you can come home and say, here's 2 cans of beans, here's my goal, check, I have accomplished it. And that's going to be really, really important, because there's so much to do, and it's so far off as far as the final goal, that if we don't give ourselves check marks, if we don't say I've accomplished step 1 subset D today, and we don't acknowledge the fact that we've accomplished something, we're going to get caught in the minutia, and we fail to recognize we are accomplishing something, we are getting somewhere. And remember, I think it was Will Rogers that said the harder that we work, the luckier we get. Well, that's the same thing with prepping. The harder we plan and work on accomplishing those plans, the luckier we are going to be when everybody else is falling apart around us. Now, step 3 is take care of yourself. Heal yourself first and reward yourself. I'm going to ask you to go back to step 2. We did that plan, we did the prioritization, we did the budget. Now cut that budget by 5%. So now you only have 95% of what you originally had to spend. And now we're going to set aside that 5%. We're going to use that as a reward for you that you have accomplished something. We don't want you to think that this is all sacrifice. We want you to understand that we have to live life on a daily basis. Do something on a daily basis, rewarding yourself as you accomplish those steps. For me, when I accomplish something, I like to celebrate with a Whataburger extra large vanilla milkshake. And what is it that's important to you? Is it a Starbucks cup of coffee, a cup of cappuccino? I'm going to shuffle here. There we go. And But what is it that you are going to do to reward yourself for having met the goals that you set for yourself in step 2? Step number 4 is meet other people. And my favorite way, and I was hoping physical therapy today I'd be put on a cane. It didn't happen, so I'm still on a walker. But if I was on a cane, tomorrow I would go every Saturday. We're very lucky we have, within equal distance from our house, 2 different cities have their farmers markets. And so we can walk through the farmers markets, and there's certain ones that you get to know. You know their prices, you know the quality of their produce. And so you can start to establish a relationship with those people. And I'll start asking them questions, you know, like that's how I found out about the cabbage rot that I have. And it's a caterpillar that's eaten up my cabbage like you would not believe. And gave me a biodegradable or bug killer to spray on my cabbage so I can keep it. And so you can get free advice from these people who have been doing it for quite a while. And having that relationship is going to be important after SHTF, because they may need something from you that you can help them with. They can help you with certain things that you might need. Fresh eggs, produce, meat, whatever. But establish those relationships. Go to your farmers markets and establish those relationships. Number 5, acquire stuff. And so I just recently had a wonderful comment on my channel. I was thinking about getting another bread machine because making bread may be critical here in the next 6 to 10 weeks. And this person says, don't forget to go to Goodwill. I went to Goodwill, this is this person speaking, and got a bread machine that had only been used 2 or 3 times and paid $3.50 for it. I thought, whoa, why didn't I think of that? You know, I mean, here I am, the guy that's been doing this for 40, 50 years. Why didn't something that simple? Why didn't I think of that? Sometimes we need reminders from other people on things because we get so overwhelmed with so much stuff that we forget the simple stuff. But yeah, go to Goodwill. Get some of the stuff you need there. Go to St. Vincent de Paul, which is the Catholic version of Goodwill. Now, one of my other favorites, and about 10 years ago, somebody turned me onto this, and it's called estatesales.net. ESTATE sales.net. And then you can put in your zip code and a radius. And so my radius is 25 miles. And so it will tell you of all the estate sales that are going on within that circumference, or radius of where you live, so that you can go to those estate sales over the weekend. There's 12 estate sales within a 25-mile radius of where I live this weekend. So you can go there and you can find all kinds of great stuff. Gardening tools especially, hand tools, kitchen items. I've never seen a weapon, but I have seen gold and silver. So, I mean, you can get all kinds of great stuff at great prices. Just remember, it is cash and carry, and they don't like checks. So you have to carry a little bit of cash with you. And then the last one is give to other people. And every one of us has one of 3 T's. Some of us are blessed and have more than 2 T's, or more than 1 T, have 2 or 3. But the 3 T's are time, talent, and treasure. So if you have the talent with animals, go to your local dog pound or your rescue or whatever, walk a dog, feed an animal, do what you can to help them, because there's all kinds of things. Cleaning up the area. I mean, they need all kinds of volunteer help to help them. You can also volunteer your time with the local food bank. They need all kinds of help receiving and storing and dispensing and giving valuable products to the society at large. So that's how you can donate some of your time. If you have talent, so all those different kinds of things that you can do. And then time. Gosh, I'm getting all kinds of confused here. Time. One of the best ways you can do it is just watching these videos. There are some phenomenal channels that don't have a lot of viewers, who are not yet monetized. They just need for you to subscribe and watch 1 or 2 of their videos every week. And then you can provide a supplemental income to them because you're giving a little bit of your time watching their videos. Now, one of the ways that I try to help in this issue of time is the first Saturday of every month at 8 p.m. Central, I do a live. And during that live, what I ask you to do is, our only goal is people are going to come on. We're going to be having discussions. I have some fantastic moderators. They'll be putting up everybody's links to their channels. And we're just asking, subscribe to these other channels. and let them subscribe to you. You subscribe to them. You're investing 1 hour of your time, and you're helping a whole bunch of other people build up that subscriber base. They're helping you build up your subscriber base. Go watch a couple of their videos, and then that way, sooner or later, they'll be monetized, and they'll be paid for you doing a little bit of your time watching their stuff. So that's how you can donate a little bit of your time. You know, we're asking 1 hour a month here to help other people, and that's a great way to donate your time. And of course, you have your treasure, which is your cash, your dollars. So if you have the opportunity, if you have the availability, if you have the funds, donate something to a charity, a worthwhile fun opportunity. So if you look on my channel, 60% of any earnings that I make on this channel is donated to charity. So 40% goes to our food pantry here for the county, and 20% goes to the Texas Baptist Children's Home in Round Rock. And so we try to help out other people with as much of our funds as we can, because that's just what we're here to do. We're here to help each other. So what are those 6 things? Number 1, acknowledge the poo-poo has hit the fan. And we're in the middle of this. Let's accept it. Let's come up with a plan, which is part 2 on how we can survive it. Step 3, reward yourself, take care of yourself. Come up with a way how you're going to meditate, pray, think, acknowledge, you know, we're in this and I will be a survivor. Number 4, go out and meet people, especially farmers at the farmers market. Number 5, acquire stuff. Find good places you can do that. Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul, estatesales.net. And then finally, number 6, once you have all that taken care of, give to other people. Give them your time, your talent, your treasure. Give them your love. Okay? So remember, we're all in this together so we can come out the other side together. Take care. This is Lee. Bye-bye.